What's up, party people? MTG next door. Here we go. We're cracking the sucker open. It's the same night. That's okay. It's late, and we're doing this anyway. I keep doing this and shaking the whole camera. Here we go. So before I open this thing up, here is our, I don't know if you can see it with the sleeve on, but this is the buy box. Quarcy Revenant. 1 black for 3/3 with Flying Death. It's a vamp. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. That sells me right there. Renew. 2 and a black for exile this card from your graveyard. Put flying counter, a death touch counter, and a lifelink counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Huh. That's, I mean, in vamps. Come on, y'all. What do we got for the full art foil on this sucker, Carl? Oh boy. All right. Let's take a look. I don't know what's in here. How many packs are in this sucker? I don't remember. I think it's 30. I think we're back to 30 now. I'm not sure. It says on here somewhere, but I can't read. So that's how it goes. So let's open this sucker up. The wizard seals all look good. And let's get into this box. Did I do that? I had to have done that. This is a case fresh box. I'm not even worried about it being searched. I mean, this is Friday of pre-release, and there's no buy a box. So let's see. I'm curious how many packs are in this sucker. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's 30 packs in here. We got 30 packs. Let's grab us Sace. There we go. Looks good. And I've got this mess to clean up, and Carl make a nice little cutsy. Okay, so no, fix this camera. I was messing around with it between cuts. So I don't know what's in here. I know there's a mock something. I know there's an Ugin, and if I recall last time we had an Ugin, everyone went ape shit over it. So I think we're going front to back here. I'm not gonna concentrate too much on the commons. Pretty common commons. We got a Piercing Exhale, Snowmelt Stag. Wait, OB. Drink. Clink the glasses, Carl. Let's do it, Obi. Let's go. Dragon time. We're reading dragons. These omens, I think, shuffle back into your pile. I think they're only I think they're standard only, because when are you going to get this back in EDH? I don't know. It's got to be a standard thing. But this dragon, if you can get him out, it has Flying Vigilance at 3/4 for 5. And at the beginning of combat, other target creature you control get 1/0 until end of turn. Seize opportunity. We got Orc Warriors. They're following me like the plague, everyone. Or the Orc Warriors. They're everywhere. Wingspan Stride. Let's see. Does it give it flying? Yeah, everything gives everything flying in this game. Static Snare. What do we got here? 4 and a white for an enchantment. Costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature. When the enchantment enters, exile target artifact or creature opponent controls until this thing leaves the battlefield. That takes some planning. Another uncommon for Reverberating Summons. I think we read this in the pre-release, so I'll pop over it. Orcs. God damn it. There's just a lot of orcs, right? Is there as many orcs as there are dragons? I gotta hope so. This one's double strike at 2/4 and prowess. So, but you gotta be in the colors, dude. I mean, this is a niche card. Another uncommon for Knockout Maneuver. Boy, she just kicked the dick out of him. Good going, whoever you are. Or did he kick her? No, he hit her. All right, so sorry about that. He hit her. That's not nice. And our rare is a rare. It is Winter Night Stories. For 2 and a blue, we get a sorcery that says draw 3 cards. Then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. Then we got Harmonize 4 and a blue. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its Harmonize cost. So Harmonize means you may tap a creature you control to reduce its cost by X, where X is its power. So technically you could get this out of your yard for 1. Net positive, maybe. I don't know. Carl, I'm feeling 15 cents. And then we got a common Agent of Colas, and our land is a Thornwood Falls, and we got a dragon art card. If I could get you negative drinks, that would be negative for the art card, because it's an art card. Who cares, right? But hopefully Obi is preparing for these videos. There will be 5 of them, OB. You best have 5 beers left. I think OB said he was going to get some like Dragon Blood Stout or some crazy shit. Jeskai Devotee. Yeah, there's a lot of orcs in this Bad Mamma Jamma. Alesha's Legacy. Oh, I got 2. Champion of Dugan. We're calling him Dugan. He's Champion of Dugan, everyone. There's an agent again. We got a Dragonback Lancer. I started singing the Paperback Writer by the Beatles. What is wrong with me? Dussiet Earth Carver. Summit Intimidator. Didn't they have a series of these where it was like one set he's on the mountain and the next one he's frozen fucking solid or something? I don't remember. Descendant of Storms. We got a 1 for 2 1s. That's always good in, what was that, standard stuff? When it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, it endures 1, so you get a counter or a spirit token. Okay. Defibrillating Current. I think somebody else said this artwork was badass, so yeah, it is. So it deals 4 damage to target creature planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. Okay. Dragon Blade's Relic, an artifact for 1 green for tap and untap creature you control, add 1 mana of any color, and then some ungodly price, you make a 4/4 dragon creature named Reliquary Dragon. That's all colors, has flying, lifelink, and when it enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. Okay, whatever. And our rare is a very black rare. What do we get? Anafenza, Rolling in the Benza, Unyielding Lineage, 2 and a white for 2/2, Spirit Soldier, Flash, and First Strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2. Okay, Carl, I don't know how these are great. Nope, that's it. That's the rare for the pack. There's a dragon. It's a foily dragon, so that's chug twice. OB, that's for you. Sagu Wildling. That's the double chug on the Sagu. We got a mountain, got a soldier, and we got a soldier. So it's a double soldier token. And that's that. Hopefully Carl did a swipe. I fixed the light. I didn't realize I had this thing down to the lowest possible light setting. Yeah, it's because I'm prepared. Prepared to do videos. Never prepared to do videos. Okay, Withery Cost. Look at that. That's like the end scene from like 800 or whatever that movie was. Yeah, 800. We're calling it 800. Pummeler, Unending Whisper. Yep, Sunshield, Shock Brigade. We saw that in the first pack. I will eventually stop reading these comments, but only when OB drinks for the dragon. Drinking for the dragon. Drinking for the dragon. There we go. Into the uncommons, Dragon Claw Strike. So I'm not reading the mana. This is ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Double the power and toughness of target creature you control until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Oh, were this only green and red, it would make it into my up-the-butt hamster deck, but it is not. There's the Reverberating Summons again. You got an uncommon Bewildering Blizzard. Let me guess, you're drawing cards. 6 for an instant. Draw 3 cards. Creature opponents get -3. Okay, draw 3 cards. Make it 5. Okay, nobody cares about this. Good lord. We got a rare, and it is Fang. It can be a dragon? No, it's got to be a snake. That doesn't count. Pour your beer out, OB. Pour it in the garbage right now. Not in the sink, in the garbage, so you have to deal with that shit later. Fang Keeper's Familiar. 1 black, green, blue for a 3/3 snake with flash. When it enters, choose 1. You gain life and surveil 3. Destroy target enchantment or counter target creature spell. Oh, you're holding back 4 for a counter creature spell? If you know what's going on in your meta, maybe, but oh boy. We are on to a rocky start, right, Carlito? Anything else? Oh, got another rare. Double rare pack here. We got Quarry Mountain Monastery. I bet by the end of this box, or the second box I got, I'm going to be really hating these goddamn lands. The land enters tapped unless you control plains or island. Fair enough, and you're adding red. Fair, fine, okay, and some really mediocre at best EDH decks. 3 in red, tap, exile top card of your library, and then you could play it until the end of your next turn. Quarter, Carl? I mean, we are rolling in the nickels and dimes here, baby. Duty Beyond Death is our foil. Is it a good foil? Nope, it's a crap foil. It's a crapshoot foils. We've got a full art land. These are weird. Look at this. Dragon Shadow thing. So I guess OB, you could use some of these in your, what's that dungeon? No, not Lord of the Rings set, maybe? I don't know. We got an elephant and a treasure on the butt. Let me turn that back over so I can sort these properly. Oi. Come on, but no dragons in the rare slot. Cats and dogs are playing in the streets together, or however that quote goes. There we go. It's a dragon. That almost was a drake. I swear to you, they almost made that a drake. Chug it up, OB. Dragon. Flying Ward 2. If you can ever even get the fucker back out. I don't even know. I don't think that's how. I think they have to. Where's the card that explains what the hell Omen is? I don't know. Here's a cat. Rescue leopard. I think he's got some dead dude on the back. All right, so you go forth and rescue their bad boy. Adorned crocodile. Is it me? Or are these cards really dark? Usually the Japanese ones are super, I think the Japanese ones are super dark. These are really dark. Yeah, look at this. I mean, they're just dark cards. Ionok Wayfarer, River Dance. We got River Dance here. Okay, I don't know how to make River Dance sounds. Messenger. Here we go. We're in the Tenor Monuments. Let's read a couple of these. 2 for an artifact. If it's a mana artifact, I'm cool. And it enters, search your library for a basic forest, island, or mountain, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. Ugh. Oh, that hurts in my tummy. 3 and a lot. Tap, sack this, create a 5/5 green elephant creature token. Man, desperate times will call for desperate bullshit. There we go, dragon. Look, it's a blue streaked hair dragon. Get a blue streak chug, Obi. The videos are going to be extra long waiting for the chugs on OB's part. What do we got here? If you can ever get the thing into play, if you could choose from these, please tell me in the comments, but I think you have to shuffle the damn... Yeah, then shuffle this card into your library. I don't think you could play this one first. I think you got to play this damn thing first and then this. So you get a 2/4 for 4 that flies and pumps some stupid things. Spit the beer back out, Obi. It wasn't worth it. We got Jesus. Yeah, Jesus is all wrapped up in chains again. Wasn't there a band like that? Oh, here we go. There's a full art dragon. Wow, that is weird. 3 and a red for a 2/4 flying. Whenever you cast a non-dragon spell, non-creature spell, or a dragon spell, this creature gets 2/0. I was jazzed about the art, at least. Clink the glasses. No, Carl, don't clink the glasses. You drink it up, Chugs. We're calling you Chugs. Is it OB or is it Chugs? I went right to the rare, laughing at the Chugs comment. Corey Steel Cutter for 1 and a red. A quick creature gets 1/1 and has trample and haste. Flurry. Did they really make a flurry mechanic? Whenever you cast your second or spell each turn, create a 1/1 monk creature token with prowess. You may attach this equipment to it. Yeah. Okay. Carl, have we broke a buck yet? I don't think we have. It's embarrassing for you, Carl, because you're the one putting the prices on these douches. Another flying dragon land. Obi, I'm guessing you're going to want these. If you do, we'll talk about how you're going to pay, big boy. Okay. Wait, there's your Rorokoi dragon they were talking about before. Yeah, it's all colors, flying lifelink, and yeah, it's not so hot looking now after you paid 73 mana to get it. It's on the butt. Another dragon. Not as good, right? Who knows if it's as good. Who knows? Slam the packs down. Obi, I'm with you, baby. I'm with you tonight. Didn't do any pack opening this weekend. Went walking in the woods. So yeah, it was it's a good experience. Get out there and do a few miles. I think our best day, I think we did 5 miles, but it was rocky as hell. A good bit of incline, and yeah, it was rocky. That second day was rocky as hell, and that'll do it to you. Like, you could have a good solid incline as long as you're not climbing over boulders. But there's this guy again. Oh my God. Yeah, we were climbing over boulders that second day, and yeah. That's what, go out into the woods, dry out, eat some good stuff, be with good people. It really changes your outlook on what otherwise is your shitty life. Loxodon Battle Priest. I don't want to know what you... There's a dragon. There we go. Look at this guy. There we go. Come on, check it up, Obi. Karyakakik Guardian. Yeah, I said it. That much for that much. 6/5 looks like. Flying, Vigilance, Trample. It has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. So it's got to do damage, and then it lifts up its skirt, and you could shoot it in the dang for that. Okay. Yeah, it's a dragon. And we're still in the uncommons. Oh, we got the monkey boy again. Yeah, monkey boy. And here's our rare. What did we get? An enchantment. It can be a dragon. Come on, man. Good Lord. A 1 blue, red for, as this enters, choose Jesky or Teamer. Okay, I remember these used to be good back in the day. Jesky. I know it's just, guys. Shut up, Doc. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. One or more. Couldn't you just say when a creature? I mean, well, that would be a Donnybrook at that point. Temer. Creatures you control get 1/0 and have trample and haste. Wow, that's all kinds of boring. Nickels? I bet we have not broke a buck yet. And then we got this guy again. Did we do it? Is this the same pack? Was this the one where I was bitching about the color? No, that was last pack. Okay, well, it was last pack. Sorry. Highlands, and we get the bird with bird? No, monk. Bird, monk. Bird, monk, monk, monk. All right, last one. We came up with a bucket of nothing. And as I was talking last box, we are probably in the first column, which is the shite. Second column is probably going to be where the money's at. Wait. I don't do it that way. I'm ripping across. Never mind. At first beer, huh, buddy? I'm not reading these. Although these look, nope, we had him last time. Bearer of Glory. Twin Bolt. Wait, 2 damage. So you get to do 1 damage to targets? Wow, okay. All right, I thought we were going to be wowed with this, with some sexy dragons, some wild new stuff. Rain Veil Rejuvenator. I'm already at 15, 16 minutes here, so. Elf Druid. Frontier Bivouac, it's a reprint. We got Yathan Tomb Guard with Menace. Whenever a creature you control with a counter ideals coming down to you draw your card, you lose life. Okay. Another uncommon for Essence Anchor. That guy, poor guy. What happened to you? Your relatives are going to reach in your gut and take all your shit, dude. And you're just making zombies? You know, you're dead. Look at, okay, here we go. Print quality. Look by the activate. Yep, big old scratch going right through it. And our mythic is a rare. So what'd we get? Death begets life. You better be good for fucking 8, man. That's the mana right there, 8. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. Oh boy, that is desperation move in these colors. That's got to be a really bad mythic, Carl. Let us down. Let us down easy. And then we got that and art. God damn it. Well, not a great start. So let's see what we got here. For the pile of rares and mythics, we got all of 7 in this thing. So, Carl, let's just do it. First 6 packs, baby. All right, go out there, be good to each other, and treat each other like dragons.